Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the critical reasoning session. How is everyone? Good evening, Ankul. Good evening, Kaushiki. How is everyone? Good evening, Vishnu Priya. Good evening, Samriddhi. Chalo. Good evening, Pakhi. Now, today's session is again quite an interesting one. The topics are pretty interesting according to me. One is something that we keep discussing, on and off. Something of that kind हमने आरसी में किया हुआ है और दूसरा वाला passage is like it's very interesting. इससे अब और if you are able to understand the central idea or main idea of the passage, you'll be able to solve them very easily. Okay? Now, we'll begin the session now. Please log into menti.com and enter today's code. It is 73752339. Once you are ready, please give me a thumbs up. We'll begin. Good evening, Sanskriti. Good evening, Siddhant. Waiting for your thumbs up. Thanks, Vagisha. Let's go. Now, these are the questions of passage 1. Please go through them quickly. This is your passage. Please read it. You have 4 minutes for the passage. Very good, Bhavya. Now we'll go to the questions and the options. Please read. Please mark in your answers. Well, 50% got it correct. Excellent. Answer is obviously 8. Sorry, C. Okay. Now, the if I look at this particular passage, it is talking about not giving everything directly to, the needy as well. तो उस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में देखते हैं तो मेरा फर्स्ट वाला गलत हो जाएगा द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया विच प्रोवाइड्स हाउसिंग फैसिलिटी टू एवरीबडी it's not talking about giving it to everybody, it's talking about the poor or the needy. Second, B says the government of Delhi which gives free electricity and ration to poor. Now free electricity and ration to poor, if I look at it, you can give ration. यहाँ बात हो रही है food की. If I look at it, the last line is talking about giving basic education, health services, and receive adequate nutrition and food. Electricity की बात नहीं हो रही है, right? And then D says the government of Gujarat which gives free vaccine to all, not to all, to the needy. Only thing that is going to be your ideal empowered state as per the passage is going to be C. The government of MP which gives affordable housing loans to the needy. Clear, everyone? If it is clear, please give me a thumbs up. And as per the passage, this is where your answer lies. This is what leads to the idea of an empowered state, that is, a government that does not try to directly deliver to the citizens everything that they need. And the main point is we are talking about the poor and the needy. Fine, going to the next question. Please type in your answers, click your answers. Well, hardly anybody got it correct. Now, we are looking at this particular area. Okay? Hence, we need a government that, when it comes to the market, sets effective incentive compatible rules and remains on the sidelines with minimal interference, and at the same time plays an important role in directly helping the poor by ensuring that they get basic education and health services and receive adequate nutrition and food. If I look at the options that have been given, we are talking about a government that gives subsidy for activities and products that are environment friendly. So ये part cover होता है incentive compatible rules को लेके. Second कर रहा है a government which interferes less in the media market. So we are talking about less interference वाला rule या वाला thought, less interference wala opinion. So given that only 1 and 2 are applicable. Now why not the third one? Health and basic education to all nahi hai. It is health and basic education to the poor. एंड फोर्थ इज अ गवर्नमेंट दैट गिव्स फ्री इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एंड राशन. ये तो सेम चीज हो गई, पहले भी फ्री इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. इट्स टॉकिंग अबाउट हेल्थ एजुकेशन एंड न्यूट्रिशन. हेंस आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी 1 and 2. Just in case, the last 3-4 lines of this particular paragraph is where you get your answer. Going to the next question. Going to your options, please type in your answers. Well, nobody got it correct. Answer actually B. Let's look at the question. Which of the following must be an aim of empowered state? Now, A कहता है to maintain the traditional goal of, traditional goal नहीं है, the goal set by founding fathers. Now, when I say goal set by founding fathers, that does not equate to a traditional goal. And what do you mean by a traditional goal? राइट तो ए गलत होता है, ए गलत हुआ तो डी भी गलत हुआ, बाकी बचता बी और सी. नाउ सी सेज टू मेंटेन द मॉडर्न गोल ऑफ इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ, जबकि पैसेज में बात हो रही है कि हम प्रैक्टिकली क्या डिलीवर कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज वेर योर आंसर इज दैट द एम मस्ट बी, इट इज काइंड ऑफ डायरेक्टली मेंशन्ड इन द पैसेज. The aim must be to stay with the objective of inclusive growth that was laid down by the founding fathers of the nation, and also to take a modern view of what the state can realistically deliver. Hence, answer is going to be B. Is it clear, everyone? If it is clear, please give me a thumbs up. I'll go to the next question. Waiting for your thumbs ups. Thank you, Priyanshi. Now the fourth question. Please mark in your answers. Almost 50% got it correct. Answer is C. Very good. जिन्होंने सी पकड़ा है, very smart observation. ठीक है. Now taking you back to the question which is saying that A says there is a pressing need for the government to assess its role. Number one question ध्यान से पढ़ा है तो कह रहा है which of the following is correct except, तो we have to look for the one that is incorrect. तो A देखते हैं there is a pressing need for the government to reassess its role. Mentioned है. I'll take you to the slide where I have marked कहाँ कहाँ ये mentioned है. B says the initial exchange of opinions among fiscal policy specialists concerning the size of government can be deceptive. ये भी mentioned है. ये none of the above तो होगा नहीं because C is your answer. Now notice that in the option it is saying it's an open secret that Indian officials, यहाँ पे सारे इंडियन ऑफिशियल्स की बात नहीं की थी, उन्होंने सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स की बात की थी. Hence C is incorrect. This is where you get your answer. The first one is there is a dire need to reconsider the part of the government. The second option दिया गया है यहाँ पे the initial exchange of views among experts on fiscal policy about the extent of the government can be spurious. Spurious is deceptive. एंड अगर गलत पार्ट देखेंगे तो द गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स की बात हो रही है, ऑल इंडियन ऑफिशियल्स की बात नहीं हुई है. हेंस सी इज इनकरेक्ट. गोइंग टू द नेक्स्ट वन. एग्जैक्टली कृतिका. Please mark in your answers. Again, hardly very few students got it correct. Answer is C. Now, why C? अगर ऑप्शन ए देखते हैं, टेकिंग यू बैक देयर इट सेज टू रिकंसिडर द पार्ट ऑफ गवर्नमेंट एंड डिफाइन व्हाट एम्पावर्ड गवर्नमेंट मींस. ना सिर्फ ये बता रहा है कि वो ये भी बता रहा है कि एम्पावर्ड गवर्नमेंट क्यों चाहिए, उसके एम्स क्या होने चाहिए, राइट. सो इट इज गिविंग बोथ. तो ए करेक्ट भी लेते हैं तो भी वो इनकम्प्लीट है. दैट कैन नॉट बी इन इटसेल्फ द प्राइमरी पर्पस because he is trying to explain that what is the need and what should be the aim. Hence answer is going to be C. Taking you to the part of passage where I can take this, it says there is a dire need to reconsider the part of government. The most pressing requirement now is to have an empowered government, and then the aim must be to stay with the objective of inclusive growth that was laid down by the founding fathers of the nation, and also to take a more modern view of what the state can realistically deliver. This is what leads to the idea of an empowered state, a government that does not try to directly deliver to the citizens everything that they need. And hence we need a government that when it comes, तो वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ empowered government चाहिए ये context नहीं है, क्यों चाहिए और उसका aim क्या होना चाहिए वो भी mentioned है. Hence answer is going to be C. If it is clear everyone, please give me a thumbs up. I'll go to the second passage. If you have doubts, please ask. And please hit the like button on the YouTube channel. Share it with your friends who are preparing for CLAT. Thank you, Samriddhi, for your prompt response, Uncle. Thank you. Going to the next passage. These are the questions. Okay, leaderboard देखते हैं. Very good, Aviral. Fastest and most correct. Very good. Well done. Congratulations. Going to the next question passage. These are the questions of the passage 2. Going to the passage. You again have 4 minutes to read it. Please start. Start what, Aditya? 10 seconds left. Very good, Kratika. Chalo, time is up. Let's go to the question and the options. Please read them. Please mark your answers. Again, very few students have got it correct. The answer is actually C. Now, I'll take you back to the options. Okay. Which of the following represents the correct view of the author? तो author basically यहाँ पे बात क्या कर रहा है? If you can narrow down to the central idea or the main point, it becomes easy. वो क्वेश्चन कर रहा है कि आप यूथ को क्यों इतनी हार्श पनिशमेंट दे रहे हो, इनमें कहीं ना कहीं हमारी भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है. तो उसने शुरुआत में ही कह दिया है कि ऐसी पनिशमेंट देनी चाहिए दैट कैन एक्ट एज एन एग्जाम्पल. तो एक गलत हो जाएगा, राइट? ही इज नॉट अगेंस्ट, ही इज इन फेवर ऑफ अ सीवियर पनिशमेंट. अगेंस्ट द आइडिया टू ब्लेम, नहीं, वो ब्लेम भी कर रहा है, right? And author is against the notion. Yes, he's definitely against the notion of giving death penalty to a teenager. So all of the above possible nahi hoga. So if I look at it, this is where my answer lies. A wala mentioned a first line mein, the announcement of capital punishment to the perpetrators of the heinous Delhi gang rape on 16 December 2012 has been widely held in India, and there can be no denying the fact that such heinous crimes have to be penalized in exemplary fashion. तो वो अगेंस्ट नहीं है पनिशमेंट के, वो तो कर रहा है, कह रहा है कि एग्जाम्पल सेट करना चाहिए, ऐसी पनिशमेंट देनी चाहिए. सेकंड कह रहा है, while one needs to reiterate that the Delhi crimes deserves the severest possible punishment to prevent future occurrences of such crimes against women. तो ये blame तो कर ही रहा है कि उन्होंने किया ही है. अब यहाँ पे जाके यहाँ पे ऑथर का थोड़ा सा ट्रैक चेंज हो रहा है. ये कह रहा है, at the same time, a study of the background of these perpetrators is absolutely necessary before we arrive at any conclusion about the ultimate forms of punishment or the right age. तो basically यहाँ पे author जो है वो ये कह रहा है कि अब आपको कैपिटल पनिशमेंट किस एज के लोगों को देना है वो सोचने की जरूरत है. लास्ट लाइन में वो बोल रहा है ना, why does he get fun in merciless would we not explore why a boy of 16 years brutalizes a girl in such a fashion? Who is responsible for such demonization? Only the perpetrator. तो बेसिकली ये इस टीनेजर 16 साल के टीनेजर को डेथ पेनल्टी नहीं देना है, उसके फेवर में है. हेंस आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी सी. इज इट क्लियर ऑल? Coming to question number 7, please read. Please mark your answers. My God, scary part. Only two of you got it correct. Now, let's look at what the question is saying. The argument above attempts to prove its case by. मतलब ऑथर ये बोल रहा है कि टीनेजर को डेथ पेनल्टी नहीं देना है, तो वो किस तरीके से कर रहा है, वो क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहा है, राइट? हाँ, बैकग्राउंड देखो, ये देखो, वो देखो वाला कॉन्टेक्स्ट आ रहा है. सो ही इज आस्किंग अ लिस्ट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, राइट? तो बी वाला तो यही गलत हो जाएगा. गोइंग इनटू द बैकग्राउंड ऑफ द केस, केस के बैकग्राउंड में नहीं जा रहा है ना, वो केस को कहाँ डिस्कस कर रहा है, वो जो 16 ईयर ओल्ड को कैपिटल पनिशमेंट मिली है उसको क्वेश्चन कर रहा है. तो बी एलिमिनेट हो गया. सी सेज पोजिंग क्वेश्चंस टुवर्ड्स द रीडर्स व्हिच आर ओपन एंडेड. दे आर नॉट ओपन एंडेड, दे कैन सिंपली बी आंसर्ड इन यस और नो. ओपन एंडेड तो नहीं है. डी कहता है स्टेटिंग इट्स कंक्लूजन विदाउट गिविंग एनी काइंड ऑफ रीजन. ये भी गलत हो गया, राइट? कहा कंक्लूजन दिया उसने, तो पूरा का पूरा क्वेश्चन की आंसर इज ए, ड्रॉइंग rhetorical questions for the readers. Now, what is a rhetorical question? A rhetorical question is a statement that is given in the form of a question. ये जो स्टेटमेंट रहता है वो अपने आप में पॉइंट प्रूव करता है. ये क्वेश्चन इसलिए नहीं पूछा जाता है कि रीडर आंसर करे, ये क्वेश्चन इसलिए पूछा जाता है ताकि एक पॉइंट कन्वे कर सके. एंड दैट इज व्हाट थ्रू आउट द ऑथर इज ट्राइंग टू डू. लेट्स लुक एट इट. Is penology enough, or does death penalty to the perpetrators arrives at a closure of such crimes? इससे क्या crimes बंद हो जाएंगे? Or after such punishments, larger questions about the rationality of such punishments remain unexplored. Should we not contemplate what we as society have done with such pauper juveniles? तो basically यहाँ पे वो जो भी question पूछ रहा है उससे वो actually point convey कर रहा है. And that point is that capital punishment should not be given to a teenager. He has asked so many questions, and look how he has ended. Who is responsible for such demonization? Only the perpetrator. वो क्या बोल रहा है? We as society भी कर रहे हैं. तो ये क्वेश्चन देखेंगे तो ये स्टेटमेंट की तरह, स्टेटमेंट को क्वेश्चन की फॉर्म में किया हुआ है टू कन्वे अ पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट. I hope this is clear, everyone. Going on to the next one. Please mark in your answers. Very good. Majority of you got it correct. Excellent. Answer is actually B. Right? कहाँ mentioned आया ये रहा. Should we not contemplate what we as society? So when I talk about society, I'm talking about individuals. We individuals living in a society. Hence answer is going to be B. Going to the 9th question. Please go through it. Please mark your answers. Very good, everybody. Almost everybody has got it correct. Answer is D. Question is talking about what can be inferred except. कौन सी चीज infer नहीं कर सकते हैं? A और B दोनों infer कर सकते हैं ना आप? कैसे कर सकते हैं? ये लिखा हुआ है आपके पास. First one है the announcement of capital punishment to the perpetrators of the heinous Delhi gang rape. ये mentioned है. And would we not explore why a boy of 16 years, तो टीनेजर को दिया है, वो भी दिया गया है. Hence answer is going to be D, none, because A and B both can be inferred. Going to the next one. Please mark your answers. Very good. Almost everybody got it correct. Answer is A. राइट. एसर्बिक एंड इंट्रोस्पेक्टिव. इंट्रोस्पेक्टिव तो निकल ही रहा है कि बोल रहा है कंटेम्पलेट करो. हम क्या क्वेश्चन जितने भी उसने पूछे हैं वो इंट्रोस्पेक्शन के हिसाब से ही पूछे हैं उन्होंने, राइट, ऑथर ने. और दूसरा अपन बात कर रहे हैं एसर्बिक की, क्योंकि मुझे तो वो ओवरऑल पैसेज का देखेंगे कैसे वर्ड्स यूज किए हैं वो, सेफरेसली, कंटेम्पलेट और एग्रीजियस बार्बेरिक लिविंग कंडीशंस, are we supporting toxic environs and simultaneously sparking massive vocal outcries at the horrible repercussions. ये आपका ही किया हुआ और आप ही इतनी चिल्ला चोट कर रहे हो. That is what he is saying. And who is responsible for such demonization? Word भी देखो, demonization. And then only the perpetrator. He is definitely being sarcastic with these words. Hence, answer is going to be acerbic and introspective. Now, let's look at the overall scoreboard. Congratulations, Monish. You have topped the leaderboard. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Now, if you have any doubts in any of the questions, please ask quickly. We still have 1 minute to go. If all is well, please give me a thumbs up so that I can sign off. Thank you, Samriddhi, for your quick response. Thank you, Samriddhi, for attending. Thank you, Ankul. Anyone, any doubts? Thank you, everyone. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.